I think we're live. It's Wednesday, August 19th. Let me get over here to the chat and make sure everything is good to go. I think that it is. Good morning, Hulk Best. It's glad to have you here. You're one of our norms. We call you norms. Our basics. Not basics. That's wrong. Our consistents. We don't have constituents. We have consistents. And you are definitely one of those. We're live. Okay. Yeah, we're live in both places on Facebook. That is good news. I like when it works properly. If you join us, Facebook, Instagram, say hi. So glad to have you. It is just a great thing. Olivia is here. Look, I'm gonna put this. I think I can do this here. Let me try this. Olivia says hi, so I can put that on the feed. So if you're on YouTube or Facebook, you can set regulars. I just got a regulars. Michael is a regular. Okay, he wants to be called a regular. Maybe we could do regular. You got to become a regular though to be able to claim being a regular. Just saying, that's not shade. I'm just throwing it out there. Renee's here with us this morning. It's just a great time. So if you can't tell, for those of you that are joining us new, this is a common spot where we will do a devotion in the morning. This used to be the spot. This used to be I used to be out here more than anything. And this is a shop, so this is where I'm going to actually, it's fun. So hobbies, right? Pastors, we have hobbies, we have jobs, tasks that require us to do other things. I'm gonna fix my hat here. Hold on one second. Just take that off. I didn't like the way it felt while I was doing this. So anyway, we have jobs and other things that we do, and I think it'd be cool to kind of explain that to you. And obviously, I don't know, maybe we can sneak on base one time when RT's there and videotape him, doing his military stuff. Be kind of fun, right? Get thrown in the brig or something, trying to videotape RT. Maybe it wouldn't be so fun. I don't know. We'll go down and maybe see Jason in action at the school as a teacher. And obviously I want to do some stuff, I can explain. I share some things that we do here at the shop and we build. So the shop is where we're at this morning. So anyway, without going too crazy, let's get to Jeremiah 23. Jeremiah 23 this morning is where I want to do the challenge and get the devotion from. It was what challenged me. I've been reading a lot lately, trying to catch up on some things and trying to prepare just my brain and help the staff and help our group as we're getting together. Trying to lead a church coming back from quarantine, coming back and still in it to an extent, where things look different. How do we do this properly? So I say all that to say, I just got a text and it threw me off. But this devotion this morning challenged me, and I hope it does. It not only challenged me, but it encouraged me. I think that's more. It was more of an encouragement than a challenge, and I think sometimes that's a good thing. We can be challenged a lot, and we can look at a lot of things, but to be encouraged is fantastic, and it's needed a lot of times. And I think specifically in the days that we have right now, just it's so different. Everything looks so odd or so it just does. That's the word. There's been many times in the past month that I've sat back and I just go, that's kind of what it is, and it's kind of how this goes. And so this morning, Jeremiah chapter 23, I want to read verse 23. So Jeremiah 3 verse 23. Am I a God at hand, declares the Lord, and not a God far away? Can a man hide himself in secret places so that I cannot see him, declares the Lord? Do I not fill heaven, earth, declares the Lord? Listen, this verse, you want to write something down, you want to put something on your mirror or on your computer screen or something like that. Am I a God at hand? Like God is literally telling you, like, I am a God at hand. I am here. I don't know what you're going through, what each individual person that's looking at this or reading or watching this, I don't know what the specific thing is that you're in, the season that you're in. I know I've talked to some people, some that are on here, and maybe it's a pain season. Maybe it's a challenging season. Maybe it's a blah season, just kind of, I don't really know, and just kind of stuck. And, maybe you are on here and you do feel the isolation and the despair of being in this situation where it's so different. But here's a promise that we can see in Jeremiah is God saying, am I not a God at hand? I am here. I am present. I am not a God that is far away. And this is what God is speaking through Jeremiah the prophet. But he's saying, I am here. And I'm going to get to the beginning of verse 24 in a second, but the end of it, do I not fill heaven and earth? Did I not create all of this? Am I not here and present with you? Isn't this fantastic? This is the idea that we understand that God is with us. And should be so encouraging. It should be so uplifting. Because when we look at the situation and we say, okay, all of this stuff that's going on right now, we feel disconnected. We feel so isolated. We feel so different. It's just odd and we feel weird. But we know God is with us. The same God, right? The same God to yesterday and all this, that he walked in the garden in the cool of the day, Adam and Eve. It says he walked with Enoch. Like Adam and Eve weren't the only ones. He walked with Enoch, and Enoch was no more. He spent time with Moses. He spent time, and David would reach out and spend time with him. And so we get these relationships. Elijah, same idea. This relationship of people that had this relationship with God. And God is saying, I am still here, guys. I didn't change. I didn't go anywhere. I mean, this is beautiful. This is when you look at the magnificence of what forgiveness and the restoration that God gave us, that God offered to us, the gift that he gave us. When we sinned, when Adam messed up, when Adam, sent things on a course that was so far away from God, God said, I'm still going to make reconciliation. I'm still going to set up this opportunity where we can spend time together. I can't be around sin. I can't, I'm holy. I am perfect. So sin is not something that I can allow. There has to be reconciliation. There has to be justification. There has to be payment. There has to be retribution. That is required. That is justice. That is part of it. So yes, our sin has to be handled and dealt with, but God says, I want this so much and I love you so much that I'm going to figure a way. And we looked at Ephesians, right? He knew this before the foundation of the world. Already knew the plan that he was going to do, already knew what it was take to create that reconciliation. And we see here, Jeremiah, God saying, I'm not far away. I'm right here. Guys, I know you're suffering. I know you're in pain. I know this is hard, but I am right here. I'm not going away. I'm a God. Do I not fill heaven and earth? There's not a place where you're going to go that you're going to be alone. Everyone else could abandon you. Elijah, sitting there complaining. I think of Elijah a lot. Everyone's against me, all by myself. No one cares. No one, loves me. No one's around. No one loves you, God. And he even turns it, right? Like, I'm the only one that even loves you. It's not about me. It was all about him, but it's not what he was. He was trying to twist it. And God's saying, but I'm here. I'm supplying your need. And on top of that, there's plenty of other people. I'm going to show you that. I've got people reserved for you. But forget that. I'm supplying your needs. Who's feeding you? Who's taking care of you? Who's giving you what you need? And God's saying that to you now. When you're in your dark moments, he's saying, hey, I'm right here. I'm not leaving. Am I a God that's far away? No, I'm not. I'm not a God that doesn't listen. Elijah sit on the top of the mountain shortly before this argument that he has with God, but he's sitting on top saying, maybe you need to speak louder. He can't hear you. Maybe he's going to the bathroom. God is not that. It's not God. God is present. We call it omnipresent, but he is literally here everywhere. He fills it all. And so there should be an encouragement. Now, when you read Jeremiah 23, there's also a big challenge here. And I don't want to start past it. I don't want to just pull the encouragement. I do want to, be true to the word of God. And I don't think that the encouragement is wrong. I think that it's accurate. But if we just take that, we could verge on, incorrect reading or incorrect understanding of this. But when Jeremiah 23, God is telling them, like, don't go against me. Like, don't lie. Don't be a false prophet. Like, these false prophets, these people that are telling you the wrong things, that they're saying I had these dreams, they're coming up with all this stuff. God's saying, well, hold on. Am I not a God that's right here? Like, I hear them. I know what they're saying. And that he says in verse 24, can a man hide himself in secret places so that I cannot see him? Like, he's telling his people, like, listen, I'm not far away from you. I'm going to be here for you. I'm going to be an encouragement to you, maybe a help to you. But just also know that I'm here that if you try to go against me, if you try to fight me, all right, I mean, we can do that. Like, it's not my plan, but we can. I was reading a little bit in my book morning, and it's about entering ministry, but it was talking about pride and one of the problems of pride, and it brought up Herod. And I think it's 20 something. I have to look it up again. Where Herod, they start saying, oh, it's like the voice of a God, and it doesn't tell them anything. Kind of gets some pride in him, and all of a sudden God's like, "Dud, dude, you don't get my attention. Like, I'm here. I wasn't hiding, and it's not like I didn't hear what was going on. So you're dead because you should have told him it was me." And it's like he died right there on the spot because of it. And that is God. And God doesn't, there's not a secret spot where you're going to do this secret thing and you're going to have this secret sin and you're going to keep it hidden from him. No, it's not the way God works. He knows it all. He understands it all. He's going to expose it all. He's going to deal with it all because he has to. He's God. But with that same challenge to understand that he's here, there's such an encouragement. And I don't want to push too much on the encouragement. I don't want to falsify what's being said. There has to be. I think in the past months, and again, it all kind of blurs together, right? But the past couple of months has been so different, and there have been multiple times that I've felt like, man, am I doing this alone? Am I challenged? Is everyone else just giving up? Is everyone else even here? Does anyone care? And that's been some thoughts, and it's been some challenges to me, to keep going, and so. But when we hear that, when we see that, and then we can be encouraged by God to be like, I'm still here. I'm right here. I'm going to carry you. So Jeremiah 23 and 24 there, but the focus on 23 being, am I a God at hand? Am I not far away? And so I would encourage you, write that down. Remember that. Remember that God is not far away. One, remember it because it should be encouraging. Two, remember it because, you should be careful. God is not far away. God sees that comment you put on Facebook. God sees that post. God sees that snark you made, that comment you made in your head. God knows. God knows how you treated that person. God saw that. And then on not only in the bad side, but on the good side, when you did something nice for somebody and no one paid attention, God saw that. God knew it was there. God knew you did it. And so it's okay. You're not doing things alone. You're not doing things in secret. Nothing goes unnoticed. And that's a good thing and a bad thing. If you're trying to hide something, it's not so good. If you're trying to do the right thing and you just want to be noticed, God notices, God sees. And I think we see that here. Is God, am I a God at hand? And I just think I would just put that. Am I not a God at hand? And just have that love. So hopefully that's encouraging. I got kids saying hi. How's it going? They're going to go play outside. Rosemary, we're going to do some stuff with the preschool too, let you see them. So it's an excitement. We've got a lot of stuff happening at the church again. And so we're going to do some things. But I'm so glad you came. Hopefully this has been nice and encouraging for you. I will be back tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Same bat time, same bat channel. We got some older people, right, that are visiting, so I can use the Adam West, comments. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for that. I had to look it up. I don't know. I wasn't around when Adam West was. So, anyway, before I get in too much trouble here, I don't want to have to start issuing apologies. But yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. If you 7 o'clock tonight, Pastor Jason is going to continue his study. That will be on Villa Live, both YouTube and the main church page. I know we're only on the members page right now. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a promotion one day and go to the main YouTube or main Facebook page. So anyway, love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.